was a great night. Despite the seriousness of yesterday's conversation, it feels like it's gonna be another day. Last night we agreed to commit treason. The secret to Sakura. Skip the first word of the sentence. This is treason.
It's treason, then.
Not every sentence. Treason. I'm not sure exactly how today is gonna feel like just another day. Masumi and Kimiko aren't anywhere to be seen. I wonder where they could have wandered off to. Who knows, who knows. On the other hand, I'm starving. What's in the kitchen? Anyone home? Nope, no answer at all. I guess they must have gone out to do their own things. No, they were arrested for committing treason. Maybe Masumi went back home to have a talk with her parents or something. Must be handy to be able to move so fast without having to take a car or a train. Just another perk of her insane strength, I suppose. But it's really unusual for Kimiko to be out like this. Wherever could she be? Kimiko? Are you here? No answer. If she didn't answer the first time, why would she answer the second? That's weird. I don't need to call her, I think. It's not as if she can't handle herself. What I want right now is bacon and eggs. The frying pan is perfectly clean, though. Usually, Kimiko leaves the dishes to me. Wow. Did she decide to clean it today? No, she didn't use it. I thought you were supposed to be a competent agent, dude. Or did she never end up using the frying pan at all? Okay. A little bit of competence there. And also, ow, scalding myself on hot tea. That is not a useful technique of a secret agent. Son of a bitch. Nice peppermint tea. I'm probably overthinking it. It looks like nothing happened in the apartment. No sign of a struggle at all. Still, I can't shake this feeling that something has happened. It's then that I hear a knock on the front door. Yeah, it's the agency. They're here to arrest you. No one ever knocks around here. Masumi always speaks first. If she actually knocked on the door, she might obliterate it by accident. Kimiko has her own keys, too. Who could be knocking at my door? Who could it be knocking at my door? I make sure to have my hand sitting on my handgun. Walking up to the door, I prepare myself. Who's there? There's no response. I back off from the door. Ooh, smart! Let's see what's gonna happen.
Damn!
I am so in sync with this game that it's not even funny. The door suddenly bursts open and a ton of armed men burst into my apartment. I open fire before I can think of anything else. All of them seem to be armed with quite nasty looking weapons. They're human though. I dive behind my lounge as bullets pepper my apartment. Damn it. I don't have the equipment to deal with this. There's a distress call button on my phone. I pull it out, only to have it shot out of my hand by a stray bullet. Well, that was incompetent. Damn. I fire back, but I know I can't do much to these guys. They're armed to the teeth. That body armor doesn't look Kevlar either. Just who are these guys? They're completely silent, too. How do I get away? I look at the window of my apartment. Holy shit. Of all the wait, I don't even know apartment. I'm assuming we're up a few floors? Or several floors? Of all the dumb ideas I've had, that isn't one that I can go through with. They're sneaking up on me right now. Wait. I look at my phone. That's a dart. There's a dart embedded in my phone. They're trying to catch me alive. I bolt for my bedroom, but it's too little, too late. One of the darts hits me in the shoulder. Ugh. Although I managed to slam the bedroom door behind me, I doubt it's gonna help. My shoulder's already gone numb, and it's quickly spreading throughout my body. Did they use a horse tranquilizer on me or something? They gave him ketamine! Damn it all. If only I had some sort of power. If only I could actually do something. Wait. My vision's blurry, but I think I can see something. Is that a breach? And it's so clear. I have to go through it. Oh, we can dimension hop! Forcing my body to go forward, I begin to climb through the breach. I don't know where it came from, but I can't let these guys catch me. Into the unknown. Hey,
you. You're finally awake.
Wake up, which one are we gonna be? Sakura Swim Club? Am I dreaming? Why do I only see blackness? Is someone shaking me? Slowly, I begin to come to. Oh! No, we're still in our world. Akira! Masumi? I groggily look around to see that I'm in a quiet suburb somewhere in town. What are you doing here? You were passed out on the ground. Oh, damn. I don't know. I was attacked. I reached back. The dart in my shoulder was still embedded there. I'm glad to see I wasn't resting on that. Where's Kimiko? Is she okay? I don't know where she is. That breach. It was real, wasn't it? How else did I end up here if it wasn't? We need to get to HQ and to get some help. HQ is the... Who attacked you, Akira? I don't know. They wanted to take me alive. It was HQ, guys. I still can't move very well. They must have used something really strong on me. Masumi, go get help. I'm not leaving you here, Akira. She picks me up and hoists me over her shoulder. Don't worry, I'll get you out of here. Yeah, the jostling from your super sprint is probably not good for my neck, but we need to get somewhere safe. Not to the apartment. It's not safe there now. HQ. We can contact help at HQ. Alright, I'll get you there. Masumi is obviously shaken, but she's doing her best to hold herself together. Yeah, the veteran is down. You're doing good, rookie. You're doing real good. Stop acting as if you're dying. It's making me feel really scared. Ah, sorry. This tranquilizer should wear off quickly enough, though. It's not a lot I can do until then. Don't say you're sorry. We'll be fine, just stay awake. I can do that much. I'm gonna have such a huge headache when this is over. Yeah, the shaken brain. How did you find me anyway? I saw this breach happening right before my eyes. I was on the way home, and when I went to have a look, you were lying on the ground. It really scared me, Akira. I was worried that you weren't gonna open your eyes. I'm tougher than that. One little dart isn't gonna keep me down forever. Yeah, it could have been. We have no idea how long it's been. I try to smile at her, but my face feels numb. Her face softens when she sees it. This is not the music for this. I hear her try to stifle a laugh. Does it really look that bad? It's really funny. One half of your face smiled and the other half didn't. I'm having a stroke. Okay, that's what's happening. Alright. Come on, let's get a move on to HQ. Right. Masumi begins sprinting, carrying me along the way. We managed to reach HQ. There's only cleanup crews here, but they managed to contact some higher ranks. Masumi and I just sit on the wall, waiting for someone to turn up. Who were they? I don't know. They were wearing some body armor that I'd never seen before. Whoever they are, they're not from the agency. They're from XCOM! What if they're traitors? Either that or a rogue organization? They wanted to take me alive, so I must have some value to them. But whatever could they want with me? I only possess an extremely average rank in the agency. Whatever value I would have as a hostage wouldn't be that much. I doubt that the agency would go out of their way to save my skin either. Does that mean they got Kimiko? In the midst of all of this, I had forgotten about Kimiko. My blood freezes as I think about it. When did you last see her, Masumi? This morning, before I went back home. She said she was going out on patrol. By herself? Now that's weird. It's then that we see a familiar face. One of the board members. Hello, Akira. How are you doing? I could be worse. Always trying to act tough. Let's just cut to the point. What are you doing here? Well, it seems that we were contacted by the group which attempted to capture you. I do not want the other board members involved, as this is a rather delicate matter for me. Care to explain? It seems they have a hostage, too. A hostage? Don't tell me. It's Kimiko. The exact details of the situation aren't known, but they have confirmed that they have Kimiko hostage. Since she is my daughter? Okay. I can't help but feel a bit personally involved. She's earned everything she has, though. Don't think of me as being playing favorites. Yeah, no nepotism here.
Are you sure about that?
That's not important right now. Do we know where they're holding her? I'm afraid that all they've done is arrange for a meeting. It looks as though that Kimiko is not going to be present for it either. Well, duh. Kidnapping 101. There must be something we can do. Yes, there is something that one of you can do. His gaze settles on me. Okay, finally we know it's a he. Do you know why you haven't been removed from the agency yet? Do explain. It's because you actually do possess an unusual power. The potential was found in you a very long time ago. You seem to have the ability to control breaches. Assigning my own daughter to keep an eye on you seemed like a risky move, especially given your personality. There was no one else I could trust other than her. Have you noticed any further development with these powers? What if I have? He just shakes his head. Now isn't really the time to be vague with me, Akira. If your ability works the way we think it might, then you'll be able to reach Kimiko. Okay, I think I am beginning to control it, yes. That's why they were targeting me, weren't they? You'd be right about that. Your ability could be the foundation of an entirely new branch of science. The agency has deemed you an asset far too valuable to lose. It's all starting to make sense now. The reason they were tolerating me up till now was because I was too valuable to let go. That's kinda sad. That means we're not that good an agent, are we? Aw, that's depressing. Whoever this other group is, they seem to know that too. Of course, this other group seems to be aware of this. So that means there's a traitor amongst the board members. That is also why I decided to contact you personally. I understand. What can we do to find out where Kimiko is being held? There's nothing you can do but wait. Is that really all I can do? Until then, you should get some rest. The housing facilities are still available, so you can remain somewhere safe for the time being. Masumi looks completely dejected by the news. Alright, well, to be fair to HQ, there was something bothering me about them the whole time, so the fact that I thought they were the bad guys, they were hiding stuff from us. I can't linger for much longer. Please stay around. I will inform you more about the situation as it develops. He walks off, leaving Masumi and I behind. Any trace of numbness in my body has completely disappeared. There's only a smoldering frustration left over. Yeah, that and adrenaline. I refuse to accept that. There's no way in hell that I'm gonna just stand by and do nothing. Kimiko, I want to save you. It's then that we notice something opening beside us. It's a breach. And it's so clear. Did you do that, Akira? Perhaps I did. What? Were you not listening, Masumi? They just said I'm the most valuable asset in the organization because I can control breaches. Looking into it, something about it makes me draw closer to it. It's only big enough for a single person to fit through. Don't do anything, it might go away. I don't think I can do that, Masumi. Wait, Akira. Think about it first. Don't do anything reckless. Without hesitating, I jump in. Akira, don't worry, I'll be back later. I'm a fool for jumping in somewhere unknown. Somehow, I know it's going to take me right to where I want to go. Landing on the other side, I appear to be in a gym of all places. Why a gym? Wait, who is that? Kimiko?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
The assistant. Unlock all of Kimiko's scenes. Kimiko? Looking at her, she's been completely bound with ropes. Can she not create shit? Why the extra effort with the ropes? I guess distraction here. She's not wearing much. Akira? How did you get here? I'll explain later. What is this place? I've been hiding in here.
Huh?
Hiding? I was gonna make a run for it. The base is like a city in itself. There's so many different rooms. You were gonna make a run for it looking like that? Not much else I can do. There's something weird about these ropes. I can't conjure anything while they're Oh, so they're magic sealing or ability sealing. The fiber of the ropes do look different. Wait, what's the kill la kill? the threads, they control everything? Interesting knot they've tied you up with? Kimiko just looks embarrassed. Okay, I'm glad Akira noticed the knots too. Having you see me like this, it's embarrassing. It made my... Oh, okay. The slightest bit of weird logic that I'm gonna let slide. It made my clothes disappear too, since I made them with my ability. She squirms, trying to wiggle out of the ropes. Don't worry, I'll get you out of the ropes soon. I just have to work out how the knot works. Bit by bit, I managed to untie it. Why would they tie you up like this? They seem to like it. I can only shake my head. Whoever these guys are, they're gonna pay when I'm done here. There's not a lot you can do alone. I don't want to admit it, but she's right. Against an entire base of enemies, one pistol isn't gonna cut it. What we need to get out to do is get out of here and call for reinforcements. At the very least, I'll be able to free her. Don't worry, I'll get you out of here. Somehow. Untie my hands and we'll be fine. Somehow, I can't help but enjoy this for a brief moment. The way the... Oh, Akira, never change. It's not often I see Kimiko only in her lingerie. It's not my fault if I can't enjoy the best of a bad situation, right? Why are you looking at me like that? This is embarrassing. You weren't so embarrassed when you were on stage the other night. Let's forget about that, okay? Right, I should hurry up too. Who knows when those guys will come back here looking for you. They shouldn't. They already checked this room. Alright? Maybe I'll just take my time then. No, not... Question of how do you know they checked this room already? Let's see what happens. Is it just using the HQ as the background and that's what's going on here? It's not actually HQ? Or am I back on my bullshit about HQ is the evil guys? Now that I'm out of that rope, I can conjure you a weapon. A hand cannon forms in one of my hands. Thanks. I can't help but to take a moment to look a bit more closely at her. Looking at something? Sorry, can't help myself sometimes. Let me take that temptation away. Her ability quickly forms a new set of clothes for her. Now, as for my weapon, it's then that I see the outline of something massive forming in her hands. It looks like a mounted machine gun, but it's altogether something far more monstrous. Is that really necessary? You just freed her from being kidnapped and tied up, and you're worried that she wants to take a little retribution with the biggest gun she can muster up? Come on. Akira, it is 100% necessary. What's the matter? I happen to be feeling a bit frustrated. I want to cause a bit of havoc before I have to leave. What were you doing here anyway? I was going to meet with an information broker. But apparently it was a trap.
It's a trap!
Whoever these people are, they know about my actual identity. And the fact that your father is a board member? How do you know about that? He told me about it himself. He actually went to meet you? Yeah, but we can talk about that later. Yeah, no kidding. Can we get out of the kidnapper's base? If you want to cause some havoc, I won't try to stop you. It's then that we hear boots going up the hall. Another squad of those heavily armed men appear to be there. Time for a little venting. Kimiko opens fire. Massive bullets begin to launch out of the barrel of her weapon. They practically explode when they hit their target, showering the squad with some sort of spray. The movements of their squad seem to slow to a standstill. As it turns out, another part of my ability is to create substances which can transform. The bullets are filled with a substance like concrete, except it hardens much faster. Oh, okay, cool. None of them can move now. They've been completely trapped by Kimiko's weapon. However, it only transforms if I will it to. So it's perfectly fine for getting through the security doors, too. She turns to her right and begins to open fire. Blasting a clean hole through it, she beckons for me to follow her. Come on, we've got to find a way out. While I would struggle using my power to get out of here, I don't know if I can control it well enough to get both of us through. Oh, well, I wouldn't struggle to use it. Not to mention I can't control it manually either. Do you have any idea how to get us out of here? There's no windows, so this is an underground facility. The only solution is to go up. She begins to form something else. Her control over her power is finer than I've ever seen it before. It looks akin to a mining machine with a gigantic drill in front of it. I don't feel like running through this whole facility looking for the right elevator shaft. Why don't we just take a far less subtle way out of here? Okay. She's kind of scary when she wants to be. Both of us step inside and I can hear the sounds of mechanical machinery, mechanical gears turning. This thing's gonna plow right through the wall. It will be a bumpy ride to say the least. This is the second time we're getting shaken, not stirred today.
Sweetheart, I'll have a mango teeny, shaken, not stirred.
After a really long time, we emerge on the surface somewhere near the neighborhoods. Kimiko looks exhausted. That took a lot of energy, but we did it. What? Your clothes disappeared again. She looks down at herself. I really did use up too much energy. I give her my suit jacket. The one riddled with bullet holes or the one that's ripped up? We better get out of here. Can you walk? Well enough. Kira, how did you find me? You just appeared out of thin air. That's really odd. I have a power, Kimiko. I was thinking about you and all I wanted to do was save you, and a breach opened. A breach? What do you mean by a breach? I opened a breach that took me straight to you. I don't know how to control it yet, but apparently I'm one of the most valuable assets the agency has. I shrugged. I'm glad I was able to do something for a change, instead of just waiting for somebody else to fix it. You've never just stood by idly, Akira. No matter what the situation was, you never backed down.
That's why he's the
That's
goat!
why I love you. Sorry, I just said something embarrassing, didn't I? No, it was cute. Don't call me cute. We need to get going now. Yeah, this is, again, really not the time, guys. There's an entire army of evil kidnapping guys who have an HQ and bulletproof armor, magical bulletproof armor, and you just tore through their base with a big hole. I'm sure they can follow you. We begin to sprint off together. Hopefully, we'll make it somewhere safe and in one piece. At least we know where their base of operations are now. We ended up back at the apartment for the time being. This is not safe. Masumi was waiting for us there. This is not safe. You came back. Don't scare me like that again, Akira. Her eyes look like they're a bit red. Sorry. Kimiko appears from behind me. Kimiko, you're okay. Yeah, we should let the board members know, maybe? Thanks to Akira, yes. All of us just look around at each other. What's this about Akira's power? I can control breaches or something. It all makes sense now. You're the key to this theoretical new technology, then. It's through you that they're gonna gain access to multiple different realities, Akira. That's not a good thing. If I can pop literally anywhere I like, then what implications would it have if an entire organization could do the same? All of us look back and forth at each other. Not to mention I could theoretically go to an infinite number of parallel worlds. Don't even think about it. An infinite harem. You're not going anywhere without us. I wasn't thinking of it, I swear. What about the two girls you supposedly saw on the other side? They were taken away. Wait, they were taken anyway? Somehow, I get the feeling that they would be a hell of a lot of management. I'm staying right here. Maybe we'll go exploring once I can control my power better. No, not even then, I shrugged. You're staying right here, where I can keep an eye on you. Masumi seems actually angry at me. Okay. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. But we need to talk about what's going to happen from here. What do we do now? For now, we need to get somewhere safe. It's obvious we can't stay here. Yeah, and yet you persist at staying here. Kimiko looks around at all the damaged furniture in the room. Back to HQ, I suppose. Or what's left of it. We ended up being called to a secret meeting with Kimiko's father. Now then, you're saying that the enemy base of operations is in the neighborhoods adjacent to the city. Yup. They probably abandoned it by now. This does prove that there is another group working against the agency in this city. I'm glad you're safe, Kimiko. To think that Akira's ability would enable you to find him, too. I didn't really know what to expect. Despite everything, I have no control over this ability. It could happen at any given moment. Not to mention that something on the other side could come through one of my breaches, too. In short, I don't want to use my ability again until I learn how to control it. I take it that there will be no protest from the board about this. Not at all. We don't know what you could do with such a skill yet. I hope you understand why I treated you with such scrutiny now, Akira. Not really. I get it. I'm glad you do, Akira, because I don't. It seems like being a dick to him and not letting him leave the agency, those are contradictory objectives. However, this does not mean I will tolerate any of your antics. As a member of the agency, you're expected to conduct yourself with dignity. If you cannot do that, then we'll have to come in an arrangement with far less freedom. Kimiko flashes her father a look. You aren't going to do anything to the man I love.
Oh my God!
An awkward silence falls over the entire room. Kimiko? Did I hear you correctly? Maybe my hearing aid... The dude is old enough to have a hearing aid. Alright. I said, okay, she doubled down. Okay, nice. Way to be, Kimiko. Way to not be like, it's Sandire, you didn't hear anything. Nothing. You aren't gonna do anything to the man I love. He begins to sweat.
Wow!
You cannot be serious, Kimiko. Of all the people in the world, you fell in love with this man? I cannot help but feel a little ticked about the way ticked the way he said this man. I'm being completely serious with you. Akira is the one I love. Kimiko, you can't be. Oh my gosh. You can't be in love with this man. Anyone but him. Sorry. I've made my decision. Okay, now we're gonna call it here. Masumi is gonna pipe in and chime in too, and that's gonna ruin the whole thing. But if she doesn't, then we will conclude this as the best Sakura game yet. I wish to stay by his side, no matter what happens. He seems far too shocked to get angry or to do anything. Akira, do you have similar feelings for Kimiko? It's my turn to be under the spotlight, it seems. Masumi, in particular, is looking me dead in the eye. Yeah, I do. There's no way I can just dance around this one. Might as well take the hit I'm supposed to. Akira, what about us? I've known you for, what, 2 days? Maybe 3 days. What are you talking about? We're close too. No, we're not, Masumi. Close in that way. No, we're not, Masumi. Why did she have to jump in? I'm not... Sorry, Masumi, I'm not interested. The whole situation is getting worse and worse as time passes on. The board member, no longer looking like an agency member and more of a concerned father, clears his throat. We are getting off track. It seems that there are personal matters which need to be settled amongst the three of you. We will inform you of your talents, if any of your talents will be required when dealing with the traitors amongst us. Until then, you're all on extended leave. Please settle these matters elsewhere. You will have plenty of time to do so. All of us look at each other. Okay. Good. Kira, you didn't say anything about what you had between Kimiko. You're right. I kept both of you in the dark, and to be honest, it was a disservice to you both. Wow. Akira manning up on it. If you want to be reassigned or whatever, I'll have no protests. If you just told me, I would have been fine with it. What are you talking about?
Huh?
Polygamy hasn't been practiced in this country for centuries. And you're suddenly okay with that. What? Okay, now I'm confused.
What the fuck?
If being in love with Akira also makes Kimiko happy, then I want something that we can both enjoy. I'm just mad Akira didn't say something sooner. I think you're missing the point completely. I was here first. While I'm also annoyed that Akira didn't mention this to me either, I don't want to share him. Come on. You want to fight for him or something? Yeah, I'm hyper confused right now. This feels really forced. Like, at the very last second, they're like, well, we can't let one or the other actually win out and have a proper relationship. That would piss off the people who like Masumi. And it's like, yeah, but we met her like 3 days ago, and we've been working with Kimiko for years and years and years. This is rather delicate. Not even remotely, Akira. If I say one wrong thing, this could blow up in my face pretty quickly. There might not even be an HQ left if the two of them started fighting each other. I think fighting each other would be a pointless exercise, because you'd win, right, Kimiko? That doesn't really prove who's right or wrong. Let's not escalate things here. That's what you want. But how are we going to solve this? Give me a pop-up box. No, give me a pop-up box and let me pick. If both of us... No, I don't even want to think about committing polygamy. It's illegal. The only thing that's illegal is marrying more than one person. Relationships with multiple partners aren't outlawed. You don't seem to get it, Akira. Yeah, Akira, what the... You're an idiot, dude. Oh, damn, Kimiko dropping a bomb there. Marriage is something that I'm very much planning for in the future. I'm okay with not getting married. It's a silly formality. Stop trying to sell this ridiculous... Yeah, I'm not interested. Akira's not interested. He's mine, end of story. I'm not going to accept that. You have to, Masumi. I love him just as much as you do, if not more. Bullshit! Masumi stamps her foot and causes a small crack in the ground. Kimiko seems to sigh. Don't give in to this. What do you think, Akira? Yes, pop-up box, let me pick. What do I think? Pop-up box, let me pick. About what Masumi is proposing. Pop-up box, let me pick. She's really put me on the spot here. Pop-up box, let me pick. Well, I don't want to end up with an all-out brawl here. It's not what I asked. What do you think of this? Can't let a guy dance around the issue a little bit, can you? She has a point. This is something which we have to deal with now. I don't really want to disregard either of your feelings. If it would make both of you happy, then I'd go along with it with no regret. But would it make you happy, Akira? No, it wouldn't. I've chosen Kimiko. Masumi, you're a third wheel. I don't want to cause you trouble. What's important is that you do what makes you happy too. Right. It wouldn't make me unhappy. I like both of you. We can see what happens later. No! Why don't we try this at least? No! If neither of you end up liking it, then we can work something else out. No! Does that sound fair? No! Suppose there's nothing wrong with trying it. Fuck! This is such a cop-out. Such a total frickin' cop-out ending. I have no problem with it either. Yeah, good compromise means everybody's pissed off. Very well. Do not think I will give up on marrying you, Akira. I don't know if I'd make a good husband, but okay. I'll whip you into shape. You don't have to... Okay, Kimiko, come on now. Feels like I've gotten myself involved with something very dangerous. Oh well, can't be any worse than dealing with interdimensional monsters, right? I just hope this isn't the start of far worse things. Her father's gonna come down on me like a falling anvil. I just know it. As for Masumi's parents, who even knows what their deal would be? Alright, we gotta be getting to the end of the game here. I'm running out of steam on this. Despite everything, we head back to the apartment. With all three of us here, it should be relatively safe. Even though we're on holidays, can't really relax yet. We don't know if the other group is gonna try and take any of us hostage. You know, with all of the tension of the last few days, why don't we play a game of poker? Poker? Why poker? I thought it would be fun. And I happen to have a deck of cards right here. If we're playing poker, what are we betting? Do we have to bet something? It's kind of how poker works, Masumi. Not necessarily. Sounds like it'd be fun, though. I could have called that one coming. Why don't we play strip poker, then? Strip poker? Hey, I was only joking. I doubt that. What do you do in strip poker? See, this is why nobody wants to... Masumi, you're a sweet girl. You're an idiot. You're actually interested? Well, every time you lose a round, you remove a piece of clothing. Whoever has the most clothes in the end is the winner. That sounds like fun. You actually want to do that? I think it'd be great for relaxing. Kimiko seems to accept it reluctantly. Fine. Let's get ready then. We gather in the living room. So do you know how to play poker, Masumi? Don't worry, I know how. And obviously, Kimiko knows how to play. I deal the cards. Oh, Kimiko, you cheating son of a bitch. You cheating son of a bitch. You made the cards. You can change the cards. Feel free to look at your hand. All of us look. Masumi's face lights up immediately. She obviously doesn't have much of a poker face. Kimiko doesn't change her expression. Looking at my hand, 3 3s, 1 6, and a 7. We all look nervously at each other. I don't have a particularly strong hand. 3 of a kind is not bad. So what should I do? Call. Fuck it. I call. 3 of a kind. As I reveal, I see Kimiko grin. I knew it! I knew it! Got you. Masumi also reveals. Flush. Full house. Damn it. Don't worry, you don't have to remove any clothes. Kimiko smiles at me. Damn it. Let's deal the next hand. Kimiko deals this time. Looking at my hand, I see 4 of a kind. Looking at the other 2, they don't seem to be giving anything away. Except she's blushing. Call. Call. Fold. We reveal our hands. 4 of a kind. Kimiko has a straight. Oh, you got... Wait, 4 of a kind beats a straight? Oh, there's actually changes in the scenes. Full house. Call. Alright, well, I think we're just gonna play cards for a second here. Call! 3 of a kind. Shit.
Damn!
Oh. Okay, I'll be here for a second. Just play it cool. Oh, it gave it to me. I want to go to bed. We'll have to do this again sometime. That would be a lot of fun. Last night's poker game was fun, and no one attacked us during the night. I'm dealing with a far worse problem than that this morning. They're fighting over cooking breakfast. Masumi, you're just digging yourself a much bigger grave. I bet you don't know how to do laundry either, or iron a shirt. Masumi is getting really huffy now. I'll show you, Kimiko. She turns on the stove. Next, we should put in the food. Is she forgetting a step? You didn't actually get the stove to light up. Oh, it's a gas stove. She turns off the gas. She's really determined to turn on the stove? This is a non-contest. Yeah, I'm amused by the whole spectacle too there, Kimiko. You don't need to put canola oil on a pan if you're cooking bacon. Boiled in canola? That sounds like 10 layers of botulism. We're gonna die. We can't eat that. Oh, good, she's eating. Okay, she's eating it. No, that is... Okay, we've literally killed ourselves. This is... Why? It is 100% raw. Next time when you're cooking bacon, don't use any oil. This game is still going. I've lost. Damaged the store. We're getting new clothes. Come on, guys, wrap it up. I seem to have missed something. Akira tries to pull the moves and can't move her at all. Well, you made your move, Masumi, and it got shut down. Kimiko is not a bully. Oh, okay. Can you feel something? Okay. Ground underneath has his rumbling. Get off the street. Usher them both away. When I look up, breath escapes my lips. A gigantic black... Okay, I guess there's one more event that the game wanted to throw at us. Hangs above the city. It's like it swallowed the entire sky and we're looking into some sort of bottomless black hole. Everyone is in panicking mode, unsure of how to react to what they're seeing. It's an incursion, and the biggest one I've ever seen. It's going to be a complete riot unless someone takes control. I run towards a car before Masumi or Kimiko can stop me. What are you doing, Akira? Get back here. All of the confused bystanders just look at me. Listen to me, all of you. Something really bad is about to happen. I obviously can't expect you to remain calm in this situation, but you need to listen to me. Everyone needs to get inside right now. Barricade the entrance and don't come out until the darkness in the sky is gone. You stay out here, you could be hurt or worse. This is gonna sound weird, but my day job is taking care of problems like these. My two partners and I are gonna handle things out here. Any questions? All of them just remain silent as they continue to look at me. Good, find someone to take shelter. This doesn't look like it's going to be over in a short amount of time. While they aren't exactly panicking, it seems I have calmed them down a little bit. People quickly get off the streets, abandoning their cars and taking shelter for the coming storm. I jump down from the car and head back to the other two. That was a surprising level-headed thing of you to do, Akira. You were so cool. Thanks. By the looks of things, this breach is going to have something really big come out of it. Yeah, I believe we are witnessing what will probably be the largest scale breach event in known history. To top it off, it is so big there's no possible way we could hide the existence of these breaches from the public. Maybe it will end up like my town then. It's not necessarily a good thing. The whole point of the agency was to make sure these people could live safe and normally. She just looks up at the gigantic black hole above us. I guess this is the end of working from the shadows. Fine by me. Now let me show you how we did it in my town. Can't wait to stop some gremlins and space squids. Entanglers. Space. Squids. Masumi stomps her foot on the ground, making the earth underneath shake us. Underneath us shake. Save your energy for the breach. Looks like the storm is coming. It's then that I see thousands, probably tens of thousands, of tiny black dots in the sky, raining down like drops of water. This is no summer rain. This is rain of destruction. Creatures I cannot even begin to describe are falling out of the sky, landing all over the city. Well then, looks like we have a job to do. Are you ready? Both of them nod. I can already see an elaborate-looking rifle forming in Kimiko's hands. More than ready. Let's destroy some invaders. Masumi shows off a few martial arts moves. I've been practicing for something like this. I've been keen to show you what I can do, Akira. Good. I look down at my pistol. Well, it's all I've got. I just won't make it work. I don't want to make Kimiko use any more energy than she has to. The epicenter of this event appears to be a couple of blocks away. We should head there and investigate. Sounds good to me. Masumi eagerly begins running ahead. Vast hordes of enemies appear before us, far more numerous than I've ever seen before. But with no fear or hesitation, Masumi dives in head first. The loud boom of her blow, as it collides with the enemy's lines, echoes throughout the whole area. Kimiko starts firing, but to my surprise, she's firing in the air. When her projectiles explode, I begin to understand what she's doing. You made a flak cannon. I'll deal with them in the air. Masumi will deal with them on the ground. Ooh, clever. AAA, anti-air, anti-alien air. I'll get whatever's left. Sure enough, Kimiko's destroying these things before they even have a chance to touch the ground. And if they do manage to get past her, Masumi obliterates them with her bare hands. I'm firing where I can, doing my best to help mop up what is left. Despite our efforts, we seem to be losing ground. The sheer amount of these things coming out of that breach is overwhelming us bit by bit. No fair, you guys keep getting reinforcements. It's then that she stomps her foot on the ground, seemingly as hard as she can. Anything caught in the blast radius of her stomp is flung aside like rag dolls. The way's clear for now. We need to punch through the ranks. Are you crazy, Akira? There's no way we can do that. The ranks are already closing again, the gap which Masumi made growing smaller and smaller. Keep the ranks open. Got it. I look back at Kimiko. Trust me on this. Okay? She smiles at me. As we rush through, we continue to assess the situation. It's not closing. Whatever this breach is, it's not closing. And there's already way too many of them for the agency to handle. We need another solution, and fast. Wait, look at the sky. As we continue to run, we see something pouring from below. Some sort of energy is rushing towards the sky. That's at the epicenter of this breach. What's happening? We need to get there right away. What's happening is this. I thought we were wrapped up. We kind of had the whole love confession thingy. Breach was started by someone else, and they're holding it open. Massive creature blocking the way. Angry gorilla wolf thing. Alright, let's... Okay, this thing is strong enough?
Cool.
They're trading blows, that's excellent. Masumi is slammed against the wall. It's a railgun? It's a railgun. Clean through the creature. Alright, cool. Really, Masumi should be carrying you, but Masumi, you weigh like 1 billion pounds.
Wow.
What the hell? I was not expecting a device like this to be at the... It's huge! We're like Avengers level threat here. Alright, it's the same soldiers. The gigantic beasts patrolling. Alright, yeah. So the powers are getting turned off. Why? The pillars nullifying powers? I've got this, yeah. Our little portal power is power of plot convenience. Yeah, and opening a portal when it's plot convenient. It's not plot convenient right now. Asking for something which could help me destroy that pillar. What repercussions could it have? There's no other way. Okay, so we're... brightly colored gem? Can you show it to me? Harmonic voice. You're holding me right now. It's a talking gem. My true form is something else entirely. It's a dragon. I heard the sound of the invaders. I'm able to materialize in this realm. Well and good, what are you? Okay, so you're... theoretically... Okay, so we're fighting the Zerg? And I've got the gem of a Protoss here. Okay. Oh, potential death. There's not a hope in it. Akira, we've got so... our plot armor is so thick. Alright, we're channeling our power into this gem. No, the enemy of my enemy is my ally, not my friend. There is a difference. Alright, we have the power! The pillar seemingly disappears from existence? No big explosion? No, if we've destroyed the pillar, then that means the powers of the girls are returned. Don't close your eyes, Akira. Yeah, keep your eyes open. Don't fall asleep. An achievement for ending the invasion. This can't be any more to this. Enjoy it for the moment.
Look at this. Look at this. It's perfect.
Alright, I was not expecting that. What? Yeah, there we go. What? Okay, we're definitely dreaming. Yeah, well. This is what yeah, we're dead. That's what actually happened. Okay, we're back. You don't remember anything. Epicenter of the breach? Yeah, everything after that was funny. What? What do you mean we don't remember the red lightning? What the hell do you mean we don't remember the... And the traitor was discovered. Massive destruction to the city. Perfect. Everybody gets what they want. Yeah, let's learn. I wasn't breathing and you decided that you couldn't get me a hospital bed? Okay, you guys are clearly fighting about you. This is... Guys. Oh, good, the board member.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Anywhere in the world you'd like. Okay, so we just got promoted to agent? I thought we were already an agent. Alright, where are we going on vacation? Yeah, compromise. Everybody's miserable. I'm not glad that they did. And unceremoniously dumped back to the main menu. Thank you, game. Out of curiosity. Oh, we did miss one. Whatever. Till next time, guys. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Later.